He's checked in for Thompson. Harris comes in for J.R. Smith. And West subs in for McCollum. Now here's Jackson. Okafor, the pass to Roten.
Roten putting up the number. He's got 11 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And the 76ers making a change here. Grant's checked in. Dellavedova kicks it to West. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Dellavedova's got 3 assists now in this one. The 76ers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Roten dishes to Jackson. Now here's Roten, defended by West. Roten, no good.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Mozgov, a screen on Jackson. Out to Harris. Pass to Dellavedova, and it's Mozgov at the elbow. Here's West. Good.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now here's Roten. Mozgov with the steal. And now running up the court, West pushing it up. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Jeremy Grant. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the 76ers, Hunt. At the line for 2.
And that one misses. Livingston's checked in for Tony Roten. He hits the second from the line. Here's Livingston. To the inside. They double him with West. Livingston, the pass to Landry. And the layup's good off the glass.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Cleveland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Dellavedova.
Stick it too much.
Kicks it to West. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Shumpert comes in for Harris. Here's Livingston, picked by Okafor. Outside Landry. Jackson kicks to Landry. Cavaliers with the rebound. West has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Shumpert. Back to West. And powered down the jam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Livingston. The feed now to Jackson. From the low block. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Dellavedova dishes to West. He feeds it to Shumpert. Picked by Mozgov. To the middle. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 18 points for Timofey Mozgov. Jackson against West. Outside Jackson. He dishes it to Landry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Mozgov with the block. And now West pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. West with the steal. And now, running up the court, West.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here's Landry. The Cavaliers making the shot. There's the dish to Okafor. Shot clock at 6. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
Picked by West.
Let's get the ball inside.
Dellavedova, the pass to West. And again, it's Cleveland.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Landry with the screen. Livingston. Here's Okafor. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mozgov's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Get the ball inside.
Poked loose. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Jackson. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Cleveland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Picked by West, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Robert Covington's checked in for Landry. Hollis Thompson comes in for Jackson. And Kendall Marshall subbed in for Livingston. It's West with the drive. Misses from short range.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Screen by Grant. They double him with Shumpert. Lets it go from deep. Grant, that's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Dellavedova kicks it to West. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And in the final game of the season series between these two teams, they did everything out there they needed to do to close out with a winning record of 3-1 against the 76ers.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for West. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
And the first one drops.
Robert Covington. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Covington.
You look at what Covington has done so far. He has 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Now here's West. The 3. They get the rebound. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 11-2 run. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. The first one falls. Smith checked in for Shumpert.
Taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now here's West. Off target at the rim.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Fires for three, offline. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this one. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, once again, you filled the box score up. Yet another triple-double. How many more are we going to see this year?
I guess however many games we have left on the schedule for it. That's your answer. Hey, I might even get 2 triple-doubles in one game. I don't know if that's possible. I'll probably do it. I'm going to call it a double, triple-double.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel